Hello and welcome back to Marco's Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the McFarlane Toys digital Batman from Batman No Man's Land. Front of the box here, we get the window packaging with a couple cards in the back with the figure himself and his accessories. Bottom, nothing much. Right side, nothing much. Top, nothing much. Left side, you just saw it there, Batman No Man's Land. In the back, you get this cool little comic book picture of Batman with a ladder there. Come on, Batman, use the ladder. Why are you jumping off of buildings? That being said, let's go ahead and get this package open, get a closer look at Batman, and get a close look at his accessories. And here is our Caped Crusader out of the packaging. Now, there's not a lot to expect when it comes to McFarlane toys. They're almost, I'd say most of them are like statues, you know? Some of them have decent articulation, some of them don't, meaning they're just like statues. But here is our Caped Crusader Batman out of his packaging. He doesn't come with a lot of accessories, which is a little bummer because this guy was, I don't know, I'd say in the $25, $30 price range. I do have my gripes, but I do like some things about this guy. But let's get a closer look at his accessories. Here are the accessories that come with the Dark Knight. Like I said, there's not a lot, you know, I'm not impressed. I mean, they're all right, but, you know, Batman has to have his gadgets, his Batarang, his line launcher, his grapple gun, his decoder. Oh, man, Batman needs his gadgets. But, I mean, you work with what you got. We get two Batarang holding hands, which look pretty all right, you know. Not a bad color for the blue there for the gloves. Got some seams right there. Not too bad. Got a pair of fisted hands. Again, I like the blue. Oh, I didn't mention that this is a blue and gray suit. They do have a black suit, but I got the blue and gray because there's just more to it. More visually appealing, in my opinion. But here we got the fist hands, too. Nice wrinkles in there, too. Knuckles popping out. Then we get his little Batarang right here, which I do like. This reminds me of the Adam West 66 Batman Batarang whenever he pulls it out and throws it at the Joker. You know, oh, holy New Year's Eve, he caught me in his famous trick streamers. Then he's like, oh, I took an anti-allergy pill. Then he wings this hell of a thing at the Joker. Oh, that show can't be real. The same blue as his gloves here. You know, nothing special. Then we get this little stand. You know, just typical McFarlane toy stand. And he has a couple cards in there, but I didn't pull those out because I don't want to ruin them. But with that being said, let's take a look at Batman. Here's Batman up close. Like I said, it's the blue and gray suit. I personally like the blue and gray suit. I like any Batman suit, really. But I think this turned out really good. I really like the blue and the gray they used on this. This head sculpt, let me start with that. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This head sculpt, I really like a lot. I like the white eyes. They came out really clean and clear. Come on, camera focus a little bit here. There we go. Now his eyes turned out really good. Now got a little blue splotch right there. His skin tone looks really good. His lips are shining through. You know, it's not just one flush color. You can see his lips separately. I like the length of his ears on this cowl. I've always liked Batman with his long ears, like Batman Arkham City. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, get some musculature popping through on his neck with that cowl. He has a cape, but there's no bendy wire in it. And I'm not too big on the material here. It's real shiny. I guess it's supposed to kind of look like leather. That's how I always imagine Batman's cape being. It's just leather. But you could probably stick your own bendy wire up in here. See, there's a little gap. You could stick your own bendy wire up in there. But I wish it did have a bendy wire. With his Batarang holding hands, you kind of can get him to grip if you just kind of wedge it in there. You can kind of get him to grip his cape like in a flight stance. But, yeah, it's a little tricky to do so. But moving forward, I really like his suit. I really like the gray on the suit. Get some nice wrinkles along the biceps and the pecs here. The decal came out looking really great. I like that logo and the black and the yellow. The utility belt's looking clean. It'd be nice to see some gold buckles or buttons or something on here, but you know, this ain't too bad. I ain't complaining. His musculature runs all the way through the back. Wrinkles through and through as well. His little blades here are actually pretty pointy. So be careful when posing them around because those will prick your thumb and it kind of hurts. But I like the blue on his gauntlets. We took a look at his hands earlier. He's got wrinkles in there. I like that blue. He's got wrinkles on his thighs here and on his trunks as well. His bat butt. Oh, his bat butt. Going all the way down to the boots. I like how the boots look too with that little point right at the top. Even got wrinkles in there. Just very subtle wrinkles in the leather boots. See right there? Got wrinkles right there. I really like the blue and gray suit, man. Maybe that's just me. I do like black suits. I do like black and grays. But there's something about the blue and gray that just screams Adam West Batman, 1970s Batman. I just really like this a lot. I think it came out looking really clean. Now, this review is going to be a little fast because when it comes to McFarlane toys, to me, there's always not a whole lot to show. Not a lot of accessories, not a lot of articulation, but their figures can come out looking pretty clean. But with the articulation, he can only look up that far, which isn't terrible. I wish he could look up more than that because it's Batman, you know? He's got to be gliding like this. See? He's almost looking at the ground if he were to be gliding. Or if he was grappling up. He needs to be looking straight up in the sky. He can look down just a little bit. He's got left and right movement, a little stiff. A little bit of head pivot, you know, I was actually impressed with that. Because, you know, if you've ever seen the Keaton films, he can't even move his head in the cowl. He's got butterfly joints that hinge up and down. They move in a little bit and out a little bit. His shoulder joints come all the way out. They move full 360. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got his double jointed elbows right there. Now his wrists are on a pin hinge system, so they can hinge side to side or up and down depending on how you have that oriented. His upper diaphragm crunches just a little bit. Crunches back just a hair as well. Pivots side to side and left and right as so. Nothing at the waist. He doesn't have any movement at the waist. Or at least I can't move it at the waist. His legs kick out only that far. Kick back a little bit. Gets a little gappy right there. He can almost do the full splits. He has a little bit of upper thigh rotation, as you can see. He's got double jointed knees. Watch out when kicking him way far out, or else you get him looking real goofy. He has boot rotation, left and right. They move down, they move up. No ankle pivot, but he does have toe articulation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little review. I know it was far from perfect. Like I said, with McFarlane toys, for me at least, there's just not a whole lot to show, but I do really enjoy the company. I do enjoy their figures. They have great concepts. They have great ideas. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, click the like, click the subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. I have plenty more figures on the backlog. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.